As a student, I would say, the use of a laptop, I didn't know how to use a laptop back then. I didn't have a laptop back then. I didn't know how to use operate a computer, but now I do, things like Word, Excel, we
The
don't
small
normal,
problems.
we don't normally learn those in our high schools because of infrastructure and all those kind of things.
Yeah.
And also the use of internet, I can say I've learned to use internet better than I used to back in the days, which is a very good, important skill that I might say that a lot of people may be not aware of right now.
Yeah.
And also, the ability of starting your own thing. I have friends who have started their own businesses. I have friends who have their own businesses and they're actually doing well, and I'm learning a lot from them. So those are the kind of things that I can
Do you feel
take
like
out.
them having their own businesses inspire you in a way? Today in studio, we have a wonderful guest. He's going to introduce himself, so stay tuned. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much.
So lovely to have you here today.
It's a wonderful day.
Yeah, please introduce yourself to the audience.
So my name is Emihle Ninzi. I am currently a final year law student here at UWC, University of Western Cape.
Wow, you're welcome, Emihle. So can you please give us some insight, on your academic journey, particularly your university journey here at UWC?
So the journey has been a very long journey. It's been a very tough journey. It's not easy. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of reading. It's a really tough journey. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
I understand. But anyways, tell us what pushed you to pursue LLB as a degree.
So quite a few things that actually, pushed me to study this degree. Most importantly, the environment that I'm from, the community that I'm from. It's a community that faces a lot of injustices, and also I realize how people don't have access to legal services, legal advice, for example, with things like drafting a will. A lot of people don't draft wills, and at the end we see siblings fighting for houses, those kind of things, So I'm from a community like that, and so it's just the environment I'm from, and also I'm trying to make money.
Wow, that's so wonderful. And I understand that you're trying to help the underprivileged community, which is something that is such a wonderful thing that we are seeing in you, that we want to encourage also the younger people to be thinking of. When you think about your future, think about how you want to improve yourself now, your community now, and your family, and also how you want to be a better person as you grow and you are contributing to society. You're adding value, not just, I'm a person, I'm this, me. But what are you adding value to the community? That is very important in your personal growth and your journey. I know that every student faces challenges, and every student has a unique journey. But Emihle, please give us some insight on, what have the challenges been in your unique journey?
It's a lot of challenges. It's a lot of challenges. But the one that just come into my head right now, confidence. Building a confidence is a very huge challenge. I'm a confident person. However, this field, this course requires a certain level of confidence, and to get to that point, it's not easy. And also the ability to, to speak in front of a lot of people, the ability to engage with a lot of people, and also, good communication skills. I regard that as a challenge because at first I was really struggling with that. However, along the way, obviously you get to learn. If you're willing, you get to learn. and develop skills to engage with people.
So do you think that these are still challenges, Are you still struggling with these things, or do you feel like these are challenges that you've already overcome or you're overcoming?
So I wouldn't say I've overcome these challenges. However, I can say that I'm in a better position
Than where you
to
started.
guide someone who is
Wow.
about to start this journey. But I haven't necessarily overcome all my challenges, or rather all these challenges. So
Well, don't you feel like it's a problem or kind of a small issue, because you're doing your last year now and kind of expect you to be ready for the real world.
To be honest, no. To be honest, no. And that's just what I want to tell the people who are watching as well, that you have to take one step at a time and move at your own pace. You can finish your degree and still, don't really know what you actually want to do with that degree. So it happens to a lot of people, and there's nothing wrong with that. Just take it easy and just give yourself time. Look at what you want to do, because you don't want to end up doing things that you don't really love or
Yes,
like. So
that's true.
yeah.
And there's so many people who are doing who are practicing what does not make them feel fulfilled. Yeah, you went to school, maybe you took a law degree, or I don't know which degree you decided to take, and you're like, no, at heart, me, I'm a dancer, I'm an actor, but I need to beg the money, but I need this. And because we come from such poor communities, you feel like you are pushed. I'm so smart. I can't waste my brains on being a dancer. I need to go be a doctor. So then, you lack finding yourself and improving yourself personally. That is a challenge. Thank you for highlighting that, Emihle. It's a challenge for our society, but we want to encourage the younger ones, to explore yourself and your capabilities while you are still young. The younger, the better. You will tell me when you get here. When you get to this guy's seat and be like, I'm not in the position where this guy is at, you'll be like, I'm the boss. You'll be like, I'm the boss for real. Yeah. So, Emihle, please tell us about your achievements, because, I know there were challenges and, okay, we won't dwell on that. But, let's celebrate every achievement. So tell us about your achievement, your personal ones that stand out to you personally.
So firstly, I just want to talk about confidence again. As much as it is a challenge, I've reached a certain point of,
you feel like
yes, you know what I mean? That also is an achievement on its own. That also is achievement on its own. And also just the ability to engage with diverse people, because this field really requires you to talk, or rather engage with a lot of people, diverse people, and the ability to engage, and also another achievement, I would say, it really helped me a lot in terms of personal growth. It made me understand myself better. It made me understand the community I live around better. And also, another achievement would be that I found myself, in good organizations, participating, just to open your mind, allow yourself to learn new things, extracurricular activities. So, yeah.
So, Emihle, you just spoke about, your extracurricular activities that you're doing that is obviously having some tremendous growth in you. And we want to inspire the audience, and we want to ask you to do that. Please inspire the audience, and tell them why it's important not just to be on the books, but also do extracurricular activities that help you grow in other certain aspects that you can.
Also, like you just mentioned, that these extracurricular activities help you grow in other aspects of life. To add on that, these curriculum activities can really help you a lot in terms of self-awareness. It really helps a lot in terms of understanding yourself, what you really like, what you like to do, the spaces you enjoy finding yourselves in, and also it also allows you to meet good people, network, which is a very important thing, networking.
In university.
Yes, so they go a long way. They go a long way. Hence, I'm saying that life is not just about university. So, yeah.
So true, so true. Okay, so let's take it back, to the very beginning when you were applying. Tell- so please tell us, how was the application process, and how did you go about it? Did you have help? Did you do it alone?
Uh, it's actually funny, because UWC was the first university I applied in, and
Really?
I thank God that they took me. It was the first university I applied in, and when I applied, I didn't have a laptop at the time. I was only using my cell phone, so it's very important to note that you don't necessarily need to have everything in order to do something. You can do something with the little you
Well,
have.
the most little you
You know, I applied using my cell phone. Obviously, I applied at other universities, got rejected there and there, got accepted there and there, But I confided with a few friends, tried to talk with them about the application processes, how they go about it. That really helped a lot in terms of applying properly, because I know some students sometimes make mistakes
Yeah,
when
so many
applying. Someone maybe apply for a part-time, not being aware that they actually want to apply for a full-time. So it happens. And luckily, I had a few friends who actually helped me through that process.
Wow, you were lucky. Some of us did not have friends, but anyways, that's besides the point. So, tell us, give the audience some advice. There are people in the audience who want to be lawyers, who want to pursue LLB, and they need, of course, a legend like you to advise them on, what are the steps that you should take and what to do, what not to do. Please give us some inspiration.
Um, Inspiration in this field, you need to be very competitive. It's a very competitive field. And when I mean competitive, I mean you need to be in your A game if you want to be in a top lawyer. Um, my advice would be get a mentor. Work with them closely. Work with merit. Work with people based on merit.
Wow.
That can actually push you, and always try to work with people that are better than you or slightly better than you in terms of doing things,
Because they
rather.
push you to be better and
Yes,
improve as
yes,
a
yes,
person.
yes.
Yes.
So, because you need someone to look up to or something to look up to, So to have those individuals around your life is very important. And yeah, that's just basically it. That's just my advice.
I hope you guys took the notes on what he said, because he's saying that you should not practice mediocrity. Don't think that you're going to settle for less and then they're going to pick you. No, the higher the marks, the better the results. So don't think that you're going to be lazy and then you want to be big. Sorry. Doesn't work like that. Yeah. So anyways, Emihle, you mentioned that you were doing extracurricular activities. It's helping you grow as an individual. Tell us, how do you balance, academics, extracurricular activities, family and everything?
So how I balance everything. Firstly, is having a good friends, good group of friends, and also good time management. And one other thing that is very slept on, people don't really consider it a lot, is a good diet, good eating diet. It really helps you a lot in terms of maintaining your energy.
Really?
But just to go back to friends, friends can really go a long way. Like for example, in university, you're not gonna attend all your classes in a year,
So true.
And for someone who does extracurricular activities, you're gonna find yourself busy trying to juggle. Sometimes it's not possible,
Everything at once.
So having friends that can update you, then they, guide you on things you missed in class, on things that are very important, really helps a lot. And also, as I mentioned, time management. is very important, because if you fail to manage your time, it's really difficult to achieve your goals. You understand? And also, as I mentioned, the diet, it's very important to look at the food we consume,
Really?
because some of this food can make us lazy, some of this food, can make us tired, all those kind of things. So it's very important to take note of what you consume and
I absolutely
what you
agree
drink.
with you.
Yeah.
So many people say that when they eat pap during the day, they just feel sleepy.
You see what I mean? You
So
see,
imagine eating pap and you
having
need to
study.
study.
There's no way.
Hey,
There's no
you're gonna
way.
sleep and leave the books there, bruh. Rather eat rice. Wow,
Yeah.
Emihle, thank you so much. Anyways, you said you are a final year student,
Yes.
as the 21st century call it, the final jump.
Yep.
So, as you're taking your final jump, you are probably in the air now. And, we just want to know, please tell us, what are you going to do after this year? Are you thinking of, continue studying? Any insights? Are you going to specialize?
So my plan for next year, it's really difficult to confirm it, because I'm currently at a stage where I'm still exploring. It's a huge, big field. It's a very interesting field. There's things I found interesting. There's things I like. There's field I like to be part of, you know. But what I can say is that I will be hands-on on this field,
Okay,
and trying to
sir.
develop my skills
Getting
and
the
going.
money.
Yes.
Sir. Of course, you've worked so hard so many years. It's time for you to be getting the
Yeah.
bags now. I inspire you. Please go get the money. Maybe you can come and donate some my side.
But it's not about the money.
Really?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you need to be someone who actually wants to help.
People.
It's really difficult to do something if you don't have passion for it. But honestly speaking, you don't need to have passion to do something. But passion can go a long way. You understand? Can take you far. So, but what I'm trying to say is that you just need to be a kind of person that wants to help people. That's all. Money will follow.
Everything else will follow. The first step
Yes.
is, what's in the heart first, yeah.
Yes.
Because that's what's going to keep you up. That's going to keep you waking up, keep inspiring you to wake up every day,
Yes.
push yourself, be better, study, learn, read. And I know, you have to read so much.
Yeah.
My brother. Have you reached the point where you're wearing glasses because you'll be studying late at night?
What's funny about that is that my sister is wearing glasses, and luckily though, at home you don't have that kind of
Gene.
Yes, genetically, I don't know what you call it, but we don't have that in our family. We don't have a lot of people wearing glasses, because apparently it's something that passes through
generation
to
through the
generation,
genetic
yes. So I haven't had any trouble in terms of my eyesight, or rather having the need to wear glasses.
That's good. We need you at your best, sir, when you're in the
Yep.
field defending the people. Okay, so there are so many people who are watching you. They're high school students. They are struggling with making a decision, finding themselves. So give them some advice on, the steps to take, what they can do to help themselves, in, their pursuit of themselves and of pursuit of a career.
Okay, so firstly, I want to say that everyone can apply, should apply in university. You don't necessarily need to be the top performer, top achiever in class to go to university. But also, to give further advice, it's very important to at least meet up, or rather, have someone who has already went to university. I know a lot of people don't have such family members in their
Or
families.
somebody they look up to.
Yeah. But now we live in a digital world. You can just go to Instagram. If you see someone's bio saying LLB, or if you're seeing someone's bio saying medical bioscience, you can always DM them. Some people are good. You don't have to lose anything. Whoa, what's there to lose, you know? Just to have a conversation, to have an understanding of what it means to be in varsity, what it requires. You know, you might get good tips from them, you know. But overall, be someone that's willing to go out there, go an extra mile. In university, you need to go an extra mile. In university, you're gonna have a challenge with what? Finances, financial aid. Obviously, some may not know what I'm talking about, but if you come
If
into
you know,
university, you will
you
know.
know.
You will know. You're gonna have a problem with that. You know, you need to go an extra mile. You need to stand up for yourself.
Yeah. Sometimes it just needs you to go the extra mile and open that extra door, and then you've got
Yes.
the answer to your questions.
Yes,
But
sir.
if you decide to be lazy, then you're not going to get the answer to your question. So, you know, in university, I wouldn't advise anybody to keep to themselves. I would advise you to explore, speak to people. The more people you speak to, the more you will know, because you get something little from everyone that you're talking to. And that's going to add value to you. Maybe not to you today, but in the future, you're going to need that. Or somebody you're going to meet is going to need that. So it's very important, you know, to open all the doors and explore your options. There's so many options and opportunities, but we lack the knowledge, or we lack the, how can I say, the enthusiasm to, you know, be pushing ourselves to explore every opportunity that's available to us. Wow. Thank you so much, Emihle. But also, you know, in your application process, you were in their shoes, you also didn't know anything. So is there anything that you know now that you wish you had known earlier when you're applying?
Yeah, no, it's a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot of things that, you know, I didn't know when coming here, and now I can confidently say, oh, okay, I know that, you know. You know, there's a lot of things that obviously I didn't know back then that I know now. You know, as a student, I would say, you know, the use of a laptop, I didn't know how to use a laptop back then. I didn't have a laptop back then. I didn't know how to operate a computer, you know, but now I do. You know, things like Word, Excel, we
The
don't
small
normal,
problems.
you know, we don't normally learn those in our high schools because of infrastructure and all those kind of things.
Yeah.
And also the use of internet, you know. I can say I've learned to use internet better than I used to back in the days, which is a very good, important skill that I might say that a lot of people may be not aware of right now.
Yeah.
And also, you know, the ability of starting your own thing. I have friends who have started their own businesses. I have friends who have their own businesses, and they're actually doing well, and I'm learning a lot from them. So those are the kind of things that
Things
I
that-
can
Do you feel
take
like
out.
them having their own businesses inspire you in a way?
Obviously, having friends who do great things, having family members who do great things can really inspire you, and it can take you far even, because it goes back to what I was saying. You need to have a a good surrounding. You need to be surrounded by people who at least do better in
Yes.
some way or another, right? So it does really motivate, it does really push me to do better in life, and it is really inspiring.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so good. And I'm happy for you that you're inspired. And I hope that your inspiration pushes you to actually do something for yourself and not just, you know, be looking at people and be happy for them. We want to be happy for you too.
Yeah. I am, you know, currently working on that. I'm currently working on that.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah.
good. Our audience, please comment, like, and subscribe to our channel to get more content like this. If you feel like this adds value to your journey or to the journeys of the people that you're around, please, you know, keep in track with us, you know, stay connected to us so that you keep getting content that inspires you and helps you to grow as an individual. Remember that Edu-Knowledge Podcast is a place where we learn the challenges that our guests have encountered in their life journeys. We engage as well in their current academic and student affairs. And of course, we celebrate their victories and successes, you know. So stay tuned. Continue to be with us so that you are inspired and you are motivated to be a better individual and add value to society. Wow. Thank you so much, Emihle. I know that the journey has been your story has been inspiring to all of us, you know. And the journey, I know that when you started, how you started is not how you are now. And please tell us about the changes that you've seen personally, you know, in your transformation from being a nobody high school student to, you know, soon being a pronounced lawyer.
So it's not yet a lawyer. There's still another journey as well. I'm not yet a lawyer, so anyone who has an LLB degree has no right. Just an LLB degree has no right to call themselves a lawyer.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey.
So if you come
Wow.
across someone who calls themselves a lawyer just because they possess an LLB degree, just tell them that no, you're lying. You're not yet a lawyer. In terms of, you know, like transformation, the things I've learned, the person I am become. One of the most important things I would say it's perseverance. You know, I learned perseverance through this journey. You know, because sometimes you're gonna have downfalls. Then you look at yourself and think, "Yo, is this worth it?" You know. Then mysteriously, you know, if you pray, obviously, you know, pray to God, He will guide you, give you the answers. You'll then realize that you don't give up. You know, you can't give up. You've come far already. I've transformed in so many ways. Perseverance is something that I've learned through this journey, because like I've said before, that you're gonna have downfalls, you're gonna have, you know, ups and downfalls. And most importantly in your downfalls, that's where you get tested a lot, you know.
Yes,
so it's very important to just, you know, kneel and praise God and pray to God that He gives you strength. And also it gave me an opportunity to bring myself closer to God, because I realized that I can't do this without Him, you know. Yeah.
Wow. You sound so humble, which is so beautiful because, you know, somebody would have, you know, spoken about, you know, how big they've become. But, you know, in all your greatness, you've spoken about how small actually God has molded you to being, you know,
Yeah.
like perfect individual. Yeah, which is so important and which is the most important thing for somebody who's aspiring to be a better person. Wow. So, you know, give us, you know, a last general advice or anything that you have for the audience. They are young people. Of course, they want to hear what you can, you know, say to inspire them.
I can go on for the whole day with that, but I'll just keep it brief, you know. My general advice to everyone that is applying, to everyone that is coming or rather wants to apply to UWC or any other university in general, is that they need to be very focused. In university, you're gonna get tested a lot. There's a lot of girls here. There's thousands of girls,
Pretty ones for that
beautiful
matter.
girls. You need to be focused. You need to know what you are here to do, and also you need to take care of your mental health, which is the most important thing in university.
Your health and your well-being.
Yeah, you know, and also, you know, with the little you get, learn how to use money, because most likely you'll be living alone, you'll be living at rest, you know, so you need to learn how to use money. So these are the kind of skills you should be able to acquire along this journey. And also, one thing that I would advise people is, you know, just to bring themselves closer to God, because it's going to help them a lot in the whole academic journey, you know. So yeah.
Thank you so much for your insight. I know that somebody who's at your level would have, you know, spoken so big about themselves, which is so wonderful and inspiring. And I hope that, you know, the audience, if they have any questions, they can leave it in the comment section. And those who are university students, you know, share your journeys, share your advice so that we are inspired by yourself and inspired by Mr. Ninzi. And of course, stay tuned. always join us on Thursday. We are posting. We have so many guests lined up who are as humble, as wise as Mr. Ninzi and want to share the journeys with us. And of course, you and I will be privileged to hear from them and, learn their insights and become better people through them and the advice that they are giving us on this platform. Stay tuned.